beloveds. Okay. I'm just trying to wrap my head around today. It was a very busy day yesterday. And we went to see Ghostbusters Afterlife, which is interesting because the critics hate it, but the audience is kind of loving it. And while it's not going to win any Oscars, it was a good movie. They told a good story. They had good characters, and it was nice to see the old team and the new team working together. So I do recommend it if you... I'm also old school. I've seen every Ghostbusters movie. I never watched the cartoon, though. I think I'm kind of sad that I didn't watch the cartoon. But, so who knew you were going to get a movie review today? Oh, no, I need those. So it is March 27th. Our author is Emilie, Cady from How I Used Truth from 1939. And this is from Unity. So, all right. Now, I did change the title, just so you know. The original title is In His Name. I changed it to In God's Name. I kind of glanced at the title to see glanced at the article to see what it was about. And the first line tells you exactly what we are getting into. All right. Has it ever occurred to you that you are almost daily taking God's name in vain? Unless you are very watchful, very careful, you are doing so. When God called Moses to lead the children of Israel out of Egypt, Moses said unto God, Behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, the God of your fathers has sent me unto you, and they shall say to me, What is his name? What shall I say to them? And God said unto Moses, I am that I am. And God said, Thus shall thou say unto the children of Israel, I am hath sent me unto you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations. I am. Then is God's name. Every time you say, I am sick, I am weak, I am discouraged, are you not speaking God's name in vain? Falsely. I am cannot be sick. I am cannot be weary or faint or powerless. For I am is all life, all powerful, all good. I am, spoken with a downward tendency, is always false, always in vain. A commandment says, Thou shalt not take the name of Jehovah thy God in vain, for Jehovah will not hold them guiltless that taketh the name in vain. And Jesus said, by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by the words thou shalt be condemned. By thy words thou shalt be condemned. Oof, language. If you speak the I am falsely, you will get the result of false speaking. If you say I am sick, you will get sickness. If you say I am poor, you will get poverty. For the law is, whatever a person soweth, that shall they also reap. The italics are killing me today. I am spoken upward towards the good, the true, is sure to outpicture invisible good in success, in happiness. I've seen a couple of articles lately because I follow a couple of interesting pages on social media. I don't think I actually follow John Pavlovitz. I think that's his name. But enough of the people that I'm friends with do, so his stuff comes across my newsfeed regularly. But I do follow some other pages that typically will quote like Thomas Merton and Richard Rohr and the Dalai Lama. And there has been some talk lately in the circles about the taking God's name in vain. Okay, from the standpoint of when we grew up, the only way you took God's name in vain was by cursing, and it's what the new argument is, and maybe it's an old argument, it's just come back around, is that anytime we do anything in God's name that is not for the good, then we are taking God's name in vain. Being an example of cutting programs that feed children and saying that it's God's will. That's taking God's name in vain, because God would never cut a program to feed children, right? No, God wouldn't, because God wants all of the children, and that includes the adults and upward, to have their basic needs met. Okay, because so many places, or excluding people because they don't believe what you believe, because churches are really good about, well, you don't believe exactly what I believe, so I'm going to exclude you. And that's the argument. It's like you're taking God's name in vain, because, if a church is a place of worship, it's a place of worship where everybody is supposed to be welcome, regardless of your beliefs. It's a house of God. Everybody's supposed to. So if I exclude you because you look different, then I'm taking God's name in vain. And so, and she's making this article from 1939. It's like, look, anytime you put anything after, and I like how she says downward and upward. So if you put anything after the I am, because we say that in New Thought, we say that in whatever follows the I am, the universe is listening. So whatever follows the I am, the universe is listening. You want to be really careful when you tell the universe what you are. Had I thought about it as, well, God said that is God's name, I am. So anytime we claim I am, then we are claiming God's name. God's got lots of names. So, but we're claiming one of God's names. It would be, and then she said, very careful, very watchful, very mindful. And that is part of what it is that New Thought is that we need to be more mindful, especially of our language, because words have power. Words absolutely have power. So, every time we make a statement that is a downward, that follows the I am, then we are taking God's name in vain. And I'm like, whoa, okay, isn't that a sin? And we wonder why we live in hell. Okay? And I do mean that literally. Because I know people, I have conversations with them, and I'm like, wow, you're really living in your own hell. And I'm just like, and I know people who are living in their own heaven. Do we stay there 100% of the time? No. Most of us touch a little bit of both on a regular basis. The goal is, the more mindful we are, the less we're going to touch the hell, and the more we can touch the heaven. So, and I think it may be Richard Ward that was talking, well, actually Terry Pratchett said it, it's like, we keep telling people it's all going to be sorted out in the next world. We need to stop telling people that it's going to be sorted out in the next world, so they'll do something about it now. If you don't know who Terry Pratchett is, he's an English author. You can Google him. He's absolutely one of my heroes, and he wrote his books, and then, yeah. Very prolific author for because, okay, never mind. Point being, That's what I'm talking about. We talk about heaven and hell as if they're in the next life, yet we create them here. And it is our words that do that. And every time we take God's name in vain, every time we are not mindful of the statement that follows the I am, when we use the I am in a downward trend, we're creating a little bit of hell for ourselves. And when we use the I am in the upward, then we are creating a little bit of heaven for ourselves. Ask yourself which one you would prefer and go with that. Okay? Go with that. The mission today, should we choose to accept it, is to be mindful of what follows the I am statement, because we are naming God. Yeah, that's a big one. The other mission is the same mission I give you every day, which is the spiritual practice of self-care. As I like to say, do something loving for yourself, do something kind for yourself, do something compassionate for yourself. Be it one thing, be it three things, be it all of the things. In the end, that is my goal, that everything you do for yourself be loving, kind, and compassionate. Okay? You are your own best test subject, but the most important reason, you deserve your own love, you deserve your own kindness, you deserve your own compassion. All right, practice on yourself. There's all the other self-care tips. The world got a little nuts, yesterday. So I'm going to give you a quick reminder about joy. Joy is a quality of God. Therefore, joy is a quality of you. No matter what is going on in the world, you still deserve joy. So please make room for joy. All right? It's one of those things that can follow the I am statement. I am joy. Okay? Upward trend, remember? All right. I'm going to remind you that we are Creative Life Spiritual Center, Creative Life Spark on the social medias. I am the Running Rev Ryan on the social medias that I am on. I commend them to you. One of the easiest ways that you can support us is to go to our social medias. David has some too. Reverend David does. I don't know his YouTube channel. I need to find out. So go to our social medias, like them, follow them, subscribe to them, share them. When you share the content that we share, and I'll be honest with you, the Running Rev Ryan and the Creative Life, if I find something good, I share it on both. So you'll find it on either page. But when you share them, then it bumps us in the algorithms. And then more people see the post. All it costs you is a click. So it is one of the easiest ways that you can support the center. If you want to know what's going on with the center, you can email info@creativelife.org. That will get you on the constant contact. And that the constant contact, one, you get one a week. It's a real person doing it. He doesn't have time for more than that. And two, hang on. There, that thought went. The hot links are hot. That's what it was. All right, the hot links are hot. It'll take you right to the information you want or to the person that can help you get it. Okay. It's the middle of the week. I shouldn't be this goofy, but here we are. Wait a minute. I'm always goofy. It's one of my more endearing traits, right? I am silly. In a good way. So, again, upward trend. So, okay. I guess I'm at the part where I get to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day. Hold on. I get to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day, a silly day, an I am day, a mindful day, a watchful day, a paying attention day, a middle of the week day, start wrapping the week up day, because we're halfway through, a good day. And if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough just as you are. As I love to say, you are a beloved expression of the divine. You are a brilliant light. You are a divine spark. You are spirit in motion. You are God in action. All of those are upward trends, by the way. Haven't you noticed? You are or as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, you are a godling. All right? Think sapling, godling. That's what. He didn't create it. He got it from somebody else, and I know who he got it from, but I just can't think of the name right now. But it's one of those things that make people go, oh. Every time either David or I said it in ministerial school, people always wrote it down. We didn't realize it was a Jesse thing. So, or whoever he got it from. So it's just one of those things. So I encourage you to dig into who you are. All right. Set aside, or as I like to say, peel back the layers of everything that you have been told about yourself. Okay. Because I can make you one promise. The only promise I can make you that is not a pie crust promise is that the person that the divine knows you to be is good. Okay. And from there, anything is possible. So peel back the layers of everything that you have been told you are, by people that love you, by people that know you, by people that don't know you, by ad executives, by marketing agencies, by stereotypes, by archetypes, by culture, by religion, by society, by gender normatives. Peel it all away and get to know who the divine knows you to be. All right? Okay. All right, beloveds. That is mine. I'm going to remind you that Reverend David will be on around 5 p.m. with you. I will be back with you around 9 a.m. tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved. And I will see you next time.